Well, you know what to do. Start clapping, whooping and cheering for the first act in this section, Alfred Taylor!
Some actual tricks. Anyway, hello! That's there, that's very professional. Fish, eggs, beef. I'll remember that for later. Okay, brilliant. Can you hold that if that's alright? Brilliant, thank you. I don't want it to get in the way of my comedy. But yes, hello. Thank you so much for the applause as I walked up. That was brilliant. I love unearned applause. I love it. Bad investment though on your guys' part. I haven't done anything yet. Oh hey, you might want to retract it at the end with a sort of reverse clap. But yes, only thing I love more than unearned applause is hard drugs. Yeah, that's right. Get that heroin in me. Both kinds. I'm a feminist addict. I got some morals. Oh, but yes. Anyway, and hello, my name's Alfred. Yes, I was named after Alfred the Great, chronologically. Incredible guy. Established the Danelaw. Any big fans of the Danelaw in? No, one fan of the Danelaw in. Oh, not enough though, unfortunately, for a whole set. You see, every time I do that, I've prepared it because I assume that no one looks into the history. No one's committed to learning about the land in which we live. And so, you know what? Here's a bit of behind the scenes. I haven't got anything prepared for if everyone says yes. I'm coasting on the fact that nobody knows. Oh, thank you though for being there to criticise me for the fragility of my preparation. So, anyway, but yes, I love a bit of history. I do. We know a lot about Alfred the Great because he was literate. He had shit written down in history books. We don't know a lot about the Vikings. They had an oral history, which is where you suck history out of those dicks. No, it's not. That'd be insane. It's where history is spoken down to one another. And quietly, Grandad goes, there was a big fish, and the fish rode a horse, and yeah, that was true. And you go, Grandad, I have no secondary reference, so it must be accurate. Thank you very much. Names are delightful, don't they? They have lots of fascinating meanings. My name, Alfred, is Old English for elf council, which is great. Not elf council like, time to sort out all the potholes in Mordor, which they should. It's a shithole, innit? But council like sort of SEL, like therapy. Like take what you can, I suppose, in the Middle Ages. It's that, or trepanning. But yes, names, some have very beautiful meanings. Alexander, ancient Greek for defender of man. Siobhan, ancient Irish for beloved of God. Pierre, which is French for, you seem very dehydrated. But yes, lots of fun. Funnily enough, that was tried and true. So now we're going to go on to some new material. Do you want some new material? Yeah. Excite them more. So people say to me, Alfred, you have sort of quite an old soul. You have quite an old soul. It's right, I'm like an old man in a young man's body, because I've got very regressive views. And I can't operate a computer. I don't know how to send an email. And I forget my grandson's name. No, that's not true. That would be insane. That's hyperbole. But I do have, I'm not very au fait with technology. I'm very scared of modern technology. I only recently got one of those new, you've seen these new crude flint knives. Oh, it makes a world of difference in endurance hunting. When I get there with a warthog, I just run up with my little flint knife, hold it, make sure it doesn't gore me, just like, and I'm done. Then I can dedicate all of my mental power to chasing it over sort of miles of barren wasteland. What joy. But yes. And that's silly. I do actually engage a lot with technology. It's quite a scary time we're living in, sort of, AI and all that. A friend of mine recently was telling me about, he looked at this sort of smart fridge, which it uses AI to tell when your food's about to go off. And he was going, it's such a terrifying time we live in, isn't it? Oh God, AI's everywhere. And I was just thinking, yeah, I suppose, but if I could choose between AI dystopias, and on one hand I've got prevents you from getting salmonella, and Terminator, I think I know which one I want to go for. And that's the one with the sick-ass laser guns and the fucking death metal robots. Oh yeah, pew, 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 pew. Brilliant. So yes. And So, what was it? Blah, 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 but yes. And I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Yeah, I do, I know. Because I've been sort of conditioned by society to accept sort of lack of sort of auditory or visual stimulus, or like general silence, as somehow something that should be sort of anxiety-inducing. So I use it to kind of, plug time. It's fascinating. And I use it so much, YouTube must think that, oh, this little digital bitch will take anything. Give him a fucking 5-minute video from a woman to New Zealand talking about fucking urban sprawl. He's not voiced any interest in these elements, but he's accepted our cookies. He'll fucking accept anything, this fucking little idiot. But yes, while I was watching this video, what's the word? I got this sort of notification that popped up from YouTube. YouTube himself came to me and he said, how efficient is what you're watching how efficient is this video in portraying the content that you were looking for? And the word that I had a problem with was efficient. I don't think I've ever gone on YouTube looking to actively seek anything out. Again, like I said, it's like white noise. It's just there in the background. And I had a problem with that. It had faces there as well. It had a face from a sad face to a happy face to see how efficient I thought the content was. And I thought, YouTube, this is not the relationship we have. In many ways, you're like a friend. You're like a friend I should have given up on many years ago. A friend who lies to me. A friend who betrays me. A friend who sells my data. A friend who goes behind my back and talks bollocks and tries to encourage my worst tendencies. A friend who tries to sabotage every waking moment in which I try to better myself. Oh, YouTube, I hate you. And so I clicked the neutral phase, because I didn't want to overthink it. But yes. One of my favourite things at the moment I do with my mates is like games that are really fun when you were kids. Games are really fun when you were kids. Anyway, first of all, can I have some beer? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Right. Beautiful, brilliant. I like that interaction because I feel like maybe we both felt like we were in control. It was very equal. And for games when you were kids were really fun, like tag or stick in the mud. One we did the other day was we did Chinese whispers. I don't know what the new name for it is, so I don't know. But we all sat down, so I thought that was hilarious. And he was like, ha 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 ha, the way that terms change as time passes. And I was sitting down in a row. I had my mate there, and I was second. I was really excited. And he was first, and he took a moment to think of a word, and he leant over, and in my ear, and this is what's really fucking embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen, he whispered in my ear, in fluent Mandarin, "Ah! No! And I only know Cantonese! Damn it! This is the difficulty when we just have like sort of generic umbrella terms. Ah! What bollocks. But anyway, so, if I had to describe myself in one phrase, it would be that I'm a lover, not a fighter. Which is why they kicked me out of the army. They were like, stop trying to solve the Taliban. You can't call him Colonel Gaddafi. I joined the army because I saw one of them adverts that was like, oh, if you can fix a skateboard, you can fix an Apache helicopter. And I'll tell you, there was a lot less killing and a lot more kickflips when I was in the army. Oh yeah. And what else can I talk about? Does anyone here, I believe in resurrection. Anyone here believe in reincarnation? Yeah! Fantastic. One person. What do you want to be reincarnated as? Oh, nothing. What? Oh, what, sorry?
Puppy.
Oh, someone said puppy a while ago, actually. Why is it? Is it the same reasoning? Go ahead. Why?
They just have a great life. They're just chilling.
They're just chilling. Do you not find any time to chill on your own? You're like, oh dear, this chilling ain't good enough. I'm not sort of all fluffy and eating like shitty food though. That's probably on the negatives, isn't it?
I don't think they know it's shit food though.
Ah, that's true. Maybe a difference of perception. But wouldn't you have to be quite bad in your life to be sort of resurrected as a puppy? Because the Buddhists believe that reincarnation is a kind of process where you sort of go sort of up and up until you reach nirvana. Because they're really big fans of 90s rock. And they basically, and it goes on. I would love to be reincarnated as a panda. I sort of empathise with their desire to sort of gracefully go extinct. while vast numbers of scientists are kind of trying to peer pressure them into fucking all their national selves into existence. I just love that. I just think that would be a good day. I think wake up, have a little bit of bamboo, and then slide under the door. What's that? Oh, it's a photo of a panda dressed as a sexy fireman. Wow, oh my god, how exciting. And what's that coming under the door now? Panda dressed as a sexy French maid. Oh, testing all the proclivities. And I think that would be absolutely fantastic. But they eventually that kind of method would have to stop, because obviously pandas don't have professions, do they? So they don't find that as funny. And obviously the sexiest profession is carpentry, because that's what our Lord Jesus did. Anyway, that's my 10 minutes. Have fun. Goodbye.